Hello. Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 2251. आजची तारीख आहे 3 मे 2021. वाजले आता रात्रीचे 9:45. ओके, let's start. आज मी what was happened today? Okay, today I was wake up at 9. Sorry. Okay, one thing. I'm trying to make Artifact episode in English. Okay, so it's really important for me. Okay, and I am talking in English, so it's bit really complicated for me. And there are some sort of lag happen when I am expressing myself. Because of that, when I record my Artifact episode, I usually talk in my native language. Okay, so I am free and I can talk whatever I want, and I am completely tell what is happening inside me. Okay, because of that I can speak very well in my native language. Okay, everyone speak very well in their native language, yes, but when you are changing your language from something else, so it's bit really difficult to tell your emotions, tell your thoughts, uh, in another language. So it's bit really difficult. So yeah, I am feeling that I feel that uh, that problems when I'm telling things. So yes, okay. But it is important for me. Because of that, in the end, I need to talk English very fluently. So I need to practice every day. Okay, if I didn't practice, so it's not gonna happen. Okay, like so that's why I'm speaking English. I'm trying to speak English more and more. Okay, basically a month ago I was trying a special classes, a special session for English, like a English session. So I'm in that session. I was completely telling all those informations, but this information regarding with the filmmaking. Yeah, but in the Artifact episode, you are telling your inner emotions, and these feelings or these emotions are related with the anything. Okay, like filmmaking or whatever happens to me, what's my thoughts, so all those things. So right, so basically when I am telling my thoughts about filmmaking, it not that difficult. Because of that, I do know what to say and what not to say. Okay, and how I tell. Because of that, I learn those things in English language, and I am telling all those things in English language. So it's not that difficult for me. Because earlier I uh, earlier I listened this language, and it will really help me to speak very clearly. Okay, but right now I am telling all those things from my bottom of my heart. From okay, so basically is this thing I didn't really hear before. So that's why it's bit really difficult. Okay, but not that difficult. If you are thinking this is difficult, so it will become difficult. Okay, so and there is only way to uh, minimize that difficulty level. You just need to practice it every day. Okay, once you are doing this, it will be really good for you, good for your future also. All right, okay. So what I'm trying to say, yeah, okay, because of that I am speaking English. Okay, and there are so many grammatical mistakes. Okay, sometimes I didn't know what is the word for that that thing. Okay, so it happens. Okay, it's just like sometime I just stop and I don't know what to say, and it's bit yeah. Yeah, you can easily understand when I'm speaking in Marathi and when I'm speaking in English. Okay, so when I speak Marathi, I talk. It's something really different. Like it's really different way. Okay, but when I am talking in English, so most of the words are repetitive. Okay, there are so many grammatical mistakes and lots of things. So there are two ways to improve these mistakes. First of all, you need to practice it every day, and you just need to talk every day. Okay, I am doing this. I am talking in English. I am talking artifact episode in every day. So I am practicing every day. So I'm doing it. But there is another way. You need to understand the grammars and grammatical mistakes. Okay. Okay, there are lots of people telling you that when you are speaking in English, grammar is not that important. Yeah, I also agreed with that. Yes, but sometimes it is matter. Okay, because when you are saying like uh, is and was and what to say and it's because most of the sentence are belongs to the uh, things will happen, things happening right now. Okay, so these are some sort of tenses. I'm just casually taking this example, so understanding it properly. Okay, so it's just like grammar kind of important. Yeah, and it's just like you are not just okay, if you want to speak in front of almost like 100 and 200 people, so basically you need to speak really confidently. Eh, and when this confident level happen inside you, when you are completely know what to say and you are bit really confident. Okay, like when I am talking in Marathi, I am bit really confident, I know what to say and I'm saying it. Okay, but in when I'm talking in English, it sometimes feels like that ki the confidence level is kind of like a became really lower. I don't really know what to say, what not to say, even if I have knowledge about everything. But it's just like if I don't have that communication skills, if I don't have that English knowledge, then I cannot deliver my knowledge to the people. Okay, so that is a problem. Okay, so that is a problem. So improving your English is kind of really important. Okay, and you do need to understand those things. So for that thing, I'm joining a app, English speaking app. This app name is Duolingo. Okay, so what does this app do? This is actually training my English. Okay, like how to speak and what word to speak, and they are telling all those information from the basic level, like from the beginning. Okay, so it's really good, it's really nice. Okay, it is kind of like a too much easy, but still I am making such a mistake, some silly mistakes, but that mistake wasn't happen intentionally. Those things happen just by okay. So I just started. Okay, today I attend this is not a lecture, this is actually task, this is actually a game, and you need to understand what is the word and what is the meaning of that, and you just need to put it down, write it down sometimes. So yeah, so this is a Duolingo. Okay, so it's really good also. Okay, uh, Okay, there is another thing I'm telling you. Why do you need English app for improving your skill? Okay, and why do you need right now? Because of that, your schedule was really tight. You have to manage your projects and editing at the same time. So learning these things on app is, do you have that time? Well, actually, if I say yes, because of that, learning or this kind of app doesn't need a specific time. Like if I wanted to attend some lecture, so that lecture in particular period of time, so I need to attend this lecture. Okay, but right now I am kind of like playing a game. Okay, and this is actually inside my mobile phone, so I can learn or I can play this English learning app anywhere, anytime, when I want. So it's not that much. Okay, and again you are saying this thing ki I have to manage projects and editing at the same time. Yeah, I know, but still you will get some sort of breathing space. So at that time you can play with this English app, and it will really help you. Okay, if you are saying you are busy all the time, so you will cannot be open up yourself and cannot be change yourself. Because of that, change will happen when you open yourself for getting knowledge. Okay, so that is really important for you, for your career and everything. Because of that, you chose a particular future ahead of you, which is a really tight schedule, and you don't have time. I'm saying is that you don't have time for you as also. Yes, because but you need to keep your space. You need to open up yourself at very busy schedule, because it's really important to you as also. Okay, so you cannot say something like that ki I am busy and I don't have time and I cannot learn all those things. So this cannot work for you. Okay, if you want to do or be something really much become better, so you need to open up yourself. Okay, whatever and how much you are busy you are, it's everyone was busy, okay, in the world, and but they are continuously learning. Okay, if you want to be future something really much bigger, so you need to do something much bigger from from right now. Okay, so yes, so what I'm trying to say is right now I am speaking English in Artifact episode, and also I am attending this English speaking app, and also learning from it. It's also really good, and it does not take too much time. It just whenever I free I will doing it. Okay, so actually yesterday and day before that I was so busy on doing hyperlapse and smooth transitions. I was trying to do After Effects and tracking and stabilize, and then horizontal tracking. I try everything what I know, and I also search about every YouTube and every video that how to stable and everything, but I fail. Yeah, I try so many times it was too much, and in the end it is kind of like consuming my so much amount of time. Yes, why? Because of that, my machine don't have that capacity or don't have that power to sustain those heavy software like Premiere and After Effects. Those are kind of like a really heavy software. Okay, when you are using two software at the same time with the dynamic link, with warp stabilizer with tracker. So it's bit really complicated. It's bit really tough for a 4 GB RAM system, and it will take too much time. Trust me, I have almost like a 3 second clip which has almost like a 203 frames, and I need to take a smooth transition, and it will take me almost like a 4 to 5 hours. Okay, but still I'm facing failure. So that's why I decided to quit this After Effects and start stabilizing my footage with the Premiere. Okay, so what is the problem? Like, why? What is the difference between Premiere and After Effects stabilization? After Effects stabilization. Okay, so in the Premiere Pro, there are effects called warp stabilize, and you can use it in your hyperlapse, and it will gives you really smooth transition, and it was really amazing, and it looks really good. Okay, but sometimes your hyperlapse it's not that good. Because of that, when you are trying to shoot, your camera somehow may be tilted, or somehow it's kind of like a not so good. And Premiere, actually, what does they do? They can um, they just they cannot track the exact same position of the image. No, they just track the complete image. Okay, and they are stitching all those image in one by one. Okay, and just some sort little bit of crop, and that some sort of jerk is not happened when you are using in a Premiere Pro, and it just do all those things, nothing at all. Okay, but when you are using After Effects, in After Effects you have so many things. Like, you can stabilize your video by tracking method, by horizontal tracking method, also rotational tracking method, also 3D tracking method as also. Okay, and it will gives you really smooth transition. It was so many, and there are so many filmmaker are recommended कि you need to stabilize your video from After Effects. Okay, After Effects, and it is also really good. Yes, but I tried almost so many times and I fail, and I just lost my complete day. So that's why I quit it, and I am trying to make my artifact episode. I'm trying to make it my stabilized video from Premiere Pro. Okay, and that's the only choice I left, and I did it. Yes, it's already exported that video, and I just ate my dinner. Okay, and can you see? I say eight. I didn't know what is the second word of eat. Should I say ate or eated, or I don't know what is it. So at that time, this is kind of like a you are saying this thing. So basically it's not that English fluent. Okay, and somehow some many people will listen this. Easily uh, they can easily get it that this is the wrong. Okay, and it is kind of like a really unprofessional way to communicate. Okay, so that's why I need to speak very fluently. So that's why I'm taking this English grammar. Okay, yeah. uh so I exported my video. Okay, I exported my video in very high resolution. Yes, it's actually in 4K. Sorry, 4K resolution. Yes, 4K or 5K. 5K maybe. Yeah, 5.2 something resolution, which is really higher resolution. Okay, so I exported my video, and it's really good. Okay. Okay, let's just start. I wake up at 7:30, fresh up myself, and start working at 9 a.m. And actually, I was starting working like doing working on my project. Okay, so basically, what is my project and what I'm trying to say? I'm actually a travel filmmaker. Okay, and I need to travel the 100 cities of India. Okay, so 100 cities of India, it's not a joke. It is very big task. Because of that, those cities are scattered in entire the country. Okay, and you are need to travel from each city, from one city to another city, and not just a city, you just traveling their location as also. So it's bit really difficult and it's so much hectic. Because of that, if you are think like you are traveling and everything, it looks really amazing, and everyone feels really good and everyone feels really wow. But when you are dealing with the real situation, you think, but you are dealing with the real situation, this situation was really tough, uh, and this situation was really tough. Okay, so you do realize that fact. Okay, I do know that fact. Because of that, I am making these projects. Okay, and I do know the potential of this project. Okay, uh, there is also one thing. uh, I am traveling almost like 100 cities, 103 cities actually. Okay, so it take almost like a 25 to 26 trip, maybe 26 trip. Okay, so 26 trip, and each trip contain almost like 4 city. Okay, and for each trip has to be complete in 1 month. Okay, and this is really tough part. Okay, because of that, you are when you are going on when you are on the trip. Okay, so you are continuously traveling, continuously shooting, editing. You don't have time for anything. Okay, it's kind of like a really busy schedule. Okay, and because of that, why it's so busy? Because of that, you need to travel, you need to edit, you need to travel, you need to shoot, you need to edit, and you need to post your video within 2 days. Okay, so basically it was like that. In a month I am making videos 15 times. Okay, so it's bit really difficult. Do you know that how much pressure when I'm going through all those things? Okay, and it's just not just a video, it's just not just like putting clip by clip and that's it. No, 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 sometimes I need to use transitions, after effects and everything. And this is kind of like really tough. Because of that, one day you are shooting, next day you are editing. Okay, and at that end of the edit, you need to upload that video as also. So it's that task is so big, and so for that situation, you need to organize your thing, like what you do, what not to do, what you have to do, and how do you manage your trip. There is a so many people are saying one thing for doing filmmaking. Okay, like if you are planning to filming, you need to start from the beginning, you need to plan ahead. Yes, because of that, if you think, okay, yeah, I am shooting when I went there, and yeah, and then you are going to shooting, and it's something really not so good. Because of that, you don't know what is happening on the location. Okay, and there is no standby, or there is no uh, second backup plan for everything. Like whatever you have, you just need to shoot it. Okay, so what if something happened, like rain comes up, then what will happen? What if there is a camera's memory full or battery level full? or maybe just like when you went that location and that location was closed. Okay, or sometimes you just like you didn't really plan to how to shoot and what to shoot, you just go and really blank and you don't know what to do. So this is things happen, okay, in filmmaking. Okay, so you need to plan ahead, like what you need to do. Okay, sometimes you need to plan almost like a hourly basis, like this time like 3 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sorry, 3, so some you need to plan from the hourly basis, like I need to wake up at 4 a.m., go to the location at 6 a.m., fly drone at 6:10 a.m. Okay, capture all those beauty, capture the sunset, sunrise. Okay, then you have to make breakfast at 9 a.m., then you have to reach that location in 10 a.m. Okay, when you are on that locations, you need to put actor on your shot, sometimes actor required or not, sometimes you are using a practical people, sometimes there is a light required or not, sound is required or not, battery, camera, battery, memory cards, those are the spares are available or not. Okay, sometimes you need to edit on the location, because of that it's not really difficult to come up and reshoot. So sometimes you need to edit on the location. So this is kind of like a pre-planning. Okay, okay, so if you didn't really pre-plan, it's bit really difficult for you. So trust me, it's happened with the everyone. If you don't plan, if you didn't plan ahead. Okay, so it's really important to you for your future and everything. Okay, so you need to do, so you need to plan ahead. So that's why right now I am organizing things. Okay, I'm organizing my trips, like uh from each city, like from one city, then which city I go and what I need, and what should I do. Okay, like, okay, how many peoples are required. Okay, like there are travel supervisor or writer or editor or like a director like me. So it's so many things. Okay, and not only organizing, you need to organizing a fund or money. Okay, like when you are going, when you are talking to your producers, so you need to be really exact, like how much money I needed. Okay, so for that time you need to understand your trip and how much money it required, and that money you need to be really specific, like what is the smallest money you required. Like if I want to going from one location to another location, which is almost like a 16-kilometer away. So when you are traveling 16-kilometer away from one location to another location, you need a diesel on your car, on your SUV. So this diesel is not on free, you need to pay some sort of money. So how much money I need to pay for that petrol pump or fill those diesel, so you do need to know. Okay, so that's why I'm calculating and organizing and everything, like what I have to do and what not to do. Okay, and there are so many tasks required while you are on working on the projects. What is it? It's just like first time you need to calculate your budget. Okay, there is another thing, like how do you earn from that projects. Okay, there is also thing is that what is the profit for the what is the profit for producer. Also I am kind of like a making video for the YouTube. Okay, and YouTube actually is like that. Okay, if you have a channel, okay, and if you are just starting out, so beginning 2 year is bit really difficult for you. Because of that, you don't really earning that much amount of money as you expected you want. Okay, so it's just not that much. Okay, you need to put your heart and soul and video and everything, but it doesn't happen at all. Yeah, because of that, it's a YouTube strategy and everything, and it's YouTube algorithm as also, and it's kind of like a human nature. Because of that, when you are starting it, it's not that it's you think like you are pro, but when you are doing it, it's not that much. Yeah, so trust me, it's something really important. Because of that, YouTube machine is running by the people. Like so many people are liking your video, so basically you have a really great opportunity, and you take really less period of time to improve yourself and improve your channel and everything. Okay, but if you are starting out and you didn't know what is your camera settings and what is cinematography and everything, so it takes some time. Okay, so basically as every YouTuber and everything, so what is behind this, what is exactly what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say is that if I am working on this project, so basically I'm saying is that 1 year as a producer, they are not earning money from our channel. Because of that, YouTube algorithm is work exactly like that. Okay, so at that time, as a producer, you do need to understand that you need to fund our project continuously. Okay, um, and after I do know, because of that my video is consistently, because of that I am putting videos after 1 day. So it's that if you are putting your videos continuously, then so many people are following you, and so many people will understand your knowledge and everything, and they will follow you, they will subscribe you, and your channel will be grow. Okay, so that mindset has to be understand by the producer. I know that, because of that I feel those things. But as a producer, he didn't know, he is not a YouTuber, he didn't know anything about the YouTube strategy and algorithm and everything. Okay, so I need to tell, I need to express all those things what I want to say. Okay, and as a producer, he also need to understand. But there is also one thing is that I wanted to be fund in my project. Okay, I need a producer. Producer doesn't need me. Because of that, as a producer has a so many projects, and he didn't really care that how good are you or how not good are you. Okay, he just only care about his money. Like he just wanted his money back with the profit. That's it. Okay, so it's really important for the you just look to the project from the as a producer perspective, and as a director perspective as also. Because of that, you are doing your creative work, and you are also managing your fund and everything as also. So you do need to understand from the both the perspective, and understand what you need to do and what not need to do. Okay, I'm continuously talking in English. Right now I just feel really great while talking in English. It feels something really good. Okay, so what I do now? Okay, so I need to quit this artifact episode and start editing. Okay, there are 0%. I complete my edit, so it's so many tasks has to be done. And also one thing is that I didn't really sleep at noon, so basically I don't know how much I will awake. So I try my best. Okay, today's time right now it's almost like a 10:30, so I try to work almost like a 1 a.m. Okay, I to stretch myself till the 1 a.m. Okay, and yeah, then after I will sleep. Okay, so right now this is it, this is the end, this is the my artifact episode number 2251. Right now we are at Wadam, Maharashtra. Thank you.